Hi everyone, Medina here from Arise Humanity. I'm going to not use the front section of the video anymore on these videos because I had a few people giving me feedback that it was a bit frustrating. So I'm not going to use that anymore. But I have some really interesting thoughts to share today that I discovered about Gematria. Have you done your Gematria calculation? I'm going to leave a link below for you to be able to go into the Gematria calculator and do your calculation. I haven't really explored it much, but I thought after watching a Tom Numbers show, who is a great decoder of Gematria, I thought I'm just going to explore a few things about my own name and myself. So this was really fascinating, I thought. And, you know, coincidence is a funny word because to some people it's sort of like a random thing. But to me, coincidence is not random. There's a meaning behind it. And so this was just fascinating. So I looked up my name, which is Medina Labakan, and I got the number 576. And I was super excited to discover that the amazing Melania Trump has exactly the same Gematria on her name, which is 576. So that was, a wonderful thing for me to discover, because I think she's doing an amazing job for, the White Hat Sea Lions and for the planet. And then my partner asked if I could do the Gematria on his name. And he told me what he wanted me to look up in terms of his name and which spelling and everything. So I looked it up, and lo and behold, it came to General Patton. Now, anyone who's been following the whole story of what's been going on behind the scenes with Trump and everything will know that they do say General Patton is the true father of Trump. In fact, if you look at photos of General Patton and photos of Trump, they look exactly the same. A little bit similar to the photos of how the photos of a young Princess Diana look like the same as Baron Trump when he's young and even when he's older. So I thought that is so fascinating. So my name came to Melania Trump, and Zed, my partner's name, came to General Patton, who was the true father of Trump. How interesting is that? If you've got any further thoughts on this or any inspirations or intuitions about all this, please leave them in the comments below. And I really encourage you to check your name. You just could be really surprised with what you find. So thank you so much for listening. And part 2, the plot thickens. Ha! Can you believe it? Then I put in the name of my son. I always call him Rye. I put in Rye, and his Gematria came to the same Gematria as Lady Diana. I am not even kidding you. That's what happened. So my partner was General Patton, I was Melania Trump, and my son was Lady Di. Are other people experiencing this stuff? Please tell me. I'd love to know. I just thought that was also interesting. How many coincidences before something is mathematically impossible? That's a good question. Anyway, I'm pretty sort of blown away. I think it's really interesting. Thanks. And I'd just like to also share with everyone that I have a brand new website. Well, it's had an upgrade anyway. The first page looks the same, but all the other pages are completely renovated. It's had a total makeover, facelift, you name it, it's had it. And it's way better than it was. And it's really, really exciting. I love to share this website with everyone. Please check out the different pages. There's the artworks page. There's the page on sessions, and there's pages on all sorts of things, including Ian Welsh workshops. We have an emotional healing workshop coming up for him in 2 weeks, which will be amazing. That's at the bottom of the page too. If you got his page, the information about that workshop is at the bottom of the page. And then there are his videos there and all sorts of things available on the website. So lots and lots of testimonials too. So please check it out. I've tried to make it so that it's visually, really attractive, and that it's, an enjoyable experience for people to go there. And also leave your comments below on that. That will be fantastic. Any feedback is always welcome. Have a beautiful day. Thank you so much for listening. And what are your Gematria numbers? Interesting question. Bye.